VLA came at the very, very beginning because I didn't want to spend all my time doing ordinary commercial law. I set up Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts because I get a real gratification out of helping those people who otherwise don't have people taking care of them. I would think about things like Mrs. Jones had a television set that somebody was going to take away from her. She can get volunteer representation, but somebody who's going to do something great for the community had no representation. I thought that was not right. What I did at the beginning was help Twyla form the corporation, the Twyla Thorpe Dance Company, and I helped that corporation to get recognition under the Internal Revenue Code as exempt. That positioned Twyla to raise money so that she could afford to pay living wages to her dancers to keep them.
I'm Chapman Roberts, and I'm a Broadway musical director and vocal arranger and choral arranger. In the work that I do, I'm called in to look at the work of the greatest jazz and popular music composers in the world. Now, in Smokey Joe's Cafe, what they needed was somebody who had some experience on Broadway, who could make it palatable to a more sophisticated Broadway audience who have different tastes. The problem came when I demanded to be paid what I thought it was worth. Show ran for 5 years, won Tony nominations, won the Grammy, and for 18 years, I didn't get a royalty. And they had to figure it out. Because he doesn't have the money to get a lawyer to come and fight us, we got him. Problem is, the VLA said, hello, VLA reporting for duty.
I don't think there was a time that I was not a visual artist. I'm mainly just a painter, but I assemble different materials to make something that looks like a painting. In addition to my personal artwork, I also do large-scale projects for department stores and designers. VLA keeps artists like me from being exploited and ripped off. The project was a large-scale paper installation. After the event, suddenly communication trailed off and I had to get some help reopening that communication. If it wasn't for the help of VLA, I wouldn't have been able to make a large-scale installation come to its fruition and be compensated for it.
I became a ballerina by going to the Kirov Academy, which is a very serious Russian ballet school. I did all of the ballet competitions. I did win a gold medal. My last year of being a principal dancer, I made the very big decision to leave American Ballet Theater and start my own company. And to do that, I needed to make a 501c3, and I really had no idea what that was. I remember going to VLA, and the second I walked in, I just felt like I was in great hands, and that they were going to take care of me and educate me every step of the way.
The support of the arts has been threatened for years, and VLA has rescued many people from that fate.
We are extraordinarily proud that VLA is in its 50th year. This is a city where institutions turn over all the time. This is a not-for-profit law firm with only 7 people. We help hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of artists every year. We provide about $20 million of legal services value each year. So it's a 20-to-1 return.
To have young people from the best law firms in New York do the work, but under the supervision of partners at these incredible law firms. It's pretty good, I think. And the law firms, they allow their lawyers to do things that aren't going to add anything to their bottom line. And sometimes there's substantial cases that take up a good deal of time.
One of the things that artists forget about is that there are 2 words, show and business. The business part is where we lose out.
VLA provides that service, that other side of what creates a great arts organization. They are that other side.
Arts in the United States is so undervalued. I see so many talented artists who can't even make a living doing their art, much less afford the legal help to support that art. I know that we're not the artists and we're not creating the art, but that we could help them to do what they do is very gratifying.
And you see these things in real living color, alive, real life, and you know you had something to do with making it possible. That's what VLA was for. And to see that it actually happens is a very gratifying thing.
They say all the great artists died broke. VLA is helping people not be one of those.
I love VLA.
Thank you, VLA. You really are an incredible organization.